went for a walk around Port Andratx this morning, and we just decided to come and have a look at Camp de Mar. Forgot where we were. Camp de Mar. Last time we were here, it was, I think, last November, and it was very, very quiet. It was very pleasant, but it was very quiet, and so we thought we'd have a look to see what it's like today. Today's Monday, Thursday, it's the 1st of April. This is not an April Fool's joke, this is real. And so let's have a look to see what it's like in Camp de Mar. You might have seen in the background there is the restaurant, and there's this like a pontoon that takes you over to the restaurant. Not sure Anita would like to go over that, it looks a bit rickety. But the restaurant isn't open yet, so we couldn't go there. So here we are on the beach, and there's lots of other people joining us, so it's looking a little bit more like summer. It's still only the very 1st of April, temperatures up to mid-20s today. No lifeguard on duty, so you need to be very careful. So today is Monday, Thursday, it is April the 1st, I wasn't kidding. And we're in the Easter break now. And the Spanish government decreed that things were going to get a little bit stricter over Easter, so for 2 weeks over the Easter period we have some much stricter rules. One of those rules was that masks have to be worn in all public places, and that really caused a bit of a stir here in Mallorca, because one of the places where we've been free not to wear a mask has been on the beach, and the decree said yes, you have to wear them on a beach. And even in swimming pools. I'm not sure how that was going to work, but that was what the decree said. And straight away the uproar from the Baleares said, that's silly, we can't do that. And they managed to get that overturned. And so the beach is now a place where you do not have to wear a mask, so long as you can be socially distanced, so 2 meters apart, and you'll be okay. So this is Camp de Mar, and there's quite a few people here on the beach, most of them just listening to what they're saying. Most of them are actually locals, most of them are Spanish, with a smattering of German and English in that as well. But it's a lovely day, the temperature's very mild. We thought the breeze was picking up earlier on, but it's not too bad at all, and just looking down at the water, that's as calm as can be, and the children are playing at the water's edge. There's even someone diving into the water. So we're going to have a little walk around and see what's open in the way of hotels. Someone was asking me about the hotels here in Camp de Mar, so we'll have a look around and see what it is. There's a nice little walkway along the edge, so it keeps us out of the sand. Don't get the sand in our toes. And I'm pretty sure that the boardwalk here is also part of the beach, so we don't have to wear a mask. So Anita, being the good girl that she is, got her musical mask on. Nice park on the beach for the children to play on. And good to see some of the beach bars and restaurants open, and they're going to do very well. It's a public holiday here in Mallorca, so people who work in offices or work in government or schools, as I do, we're on holiday, so we have the opportunity to come to these places now and support them, being closed for such a long time. But they still have to close at 5 o'clock, and they're not allowed to use the indoor spaces. So it's only the terraces, only outside, and they close at 5 o'clock, unless they're doing takeaways. Of course, they can do takeaways right up until our curfew, and we have a curfew at 10 o'clock. So home by 10, don't get caught on the way. And curfew goes right through till the morning time, so 6 o'clock. The hours change now as well, so bars, restaurants closing at 5 o'clock does feel like an imposition, because at 5 o'clock. It's nice and warm, light bright, and it's a perfect time to go and sit in a bar and watch the world go by. Can't do that, unfortunately. So while there are people on the beach, there are people in the restaurants. Still quite a few things here closed. Beautiful scenery. As we get up to the next part, we'll have a look at the scenery a bit closer. So there's the beach we've just walked along, with the restaurant at the end of the jetty there. Looks like a fun place to eat in the summer, so maybe we'll have to try that and come back. As everywhere, the water is really clear. A few little leaves or seaweed blown in, but it really is beautifully clear. Some boats out on the water, perfect day to be out on the water. It's nice and calm. Such incredible scenery. Now, this is one of the big hotels here in Camp de Mar, and it wasn't open when we were here end of last summer, and it's still not open, so I'm not sure when that one is going to open. It's a very big hotel. You can imagine when that's full, there's a lot of people down here on the beach and in this area. And this area I'm walking on now, it's being concreted over. You can see all the post holes here. I'm imagining that's where they put the parasols. Little jetty which will go out. Needs a bit of repair work doing it, but for the boats that come in, visit the island, go round to Andratx perhaps. Here, children love to play in those. Remember I did when I was a little boy. See if you can catch a crab. Looks like a great area for snorkeling. When the temperatures do get a little bit warmer, that's where I'll be, I think. Salt crystals. I made those with the students in the class. We made crystals of different salts. It's a good fun project to do. If you've got any children or grandchildren, just take some salt, dissolve it in water, create yourself some crystals. You do it nice and slowly, leave it to evaporate over a time. You get some lovely cubic crystals just out of ordinary table salt. Little science experiment for you there. lighthouses here as well. Maybe not as big as the ones in Port Andratx, but still quite spectacular properties. Just on the hillside overlooking the bay. And the toys out on the water. So we'll go this way and we're just going to have a little walk along the promenade here.
Don't you need to wear your mask?
This is a question now. I'm not on a beach. Do I need to wear a mask? And I suppose the answer is yes, though I don't actually know. So excuse me while I put my mask on. So I'm all masked up now. I can walk along, sure that I'm not breaking the law. Not sure I was anyway. Lots of places we go to in Mallorca have these little promenades where you can walk by the sea, sometimes a little bit of shade like here, sometimes there's benches you can sit down and just enjoy this wonderful view. If you're enjoying our walks, then please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to share them with your friends, let them have a look. And hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell as well, you get a notification. Not sure how it works, but try it and see. It doesn't cost you anything, but make sure that you're up to date with any videos that we're posting. So as I said, we did one in Port Andratx this morning, so all being well that should be on the YouTube channel if you want to take a look at that. And we're on our Easter holidays, so hoping to get out quite a lot over the next few days, and hope you can join us with those walks and enjoy the beautiful scenery here in Mallorca. A few little waves now picking up, nothing too big, but definitely a few little waves. I'm not sure what's created those. Few steps here, so if you do come along this walkway and get this far, the only way is up the steps, I'm afraid. And if you don't like steps, and perhaps this isn't the way to go.
Can you manage these?
We can manage these, just hang on a second though. More steps. I'm not sure the first set are actually steps, but in the distance there's actually some steps sort of over here, and they look really quite cute going down to the sea. So here goes. I'm going to turn the video off because you'll just hear me puffing and panting my way up there.
Ready, steady, go!
So we get to the top of the first step, a lot of steps, and what do we find? Another set of steps. Here we go again. Well, we made it, and we're blessed with this wonderful view when we get to the top. So virtually nothing in the way of hotels open here. We haven't seen any hotels open in Camp de Mar. So there's the Group Hotel Playa Camp de Mar, 4-star hotel, but it's not open. And the other one we saw was the Rock Hotels, which was the Grand Camp de Mar, another 4-star hotel, but that too was closed. So the two huge hotels here in Camp de Mar are closed. I'm not sure about the Golf Hotel, which is a little bit out. When we were last here in Camp de Mar, this was the only restaurant that we found open, which was Maison El Quixote, and so we did stop off there, and it's open again today, and there's a few people there, so it looks like a good place for us to stop off for our lunch. So we just stopped off at a restaurant here in Camp de Mar. We're going to have a little drink and a bite to eat. So cheers everyone.
Happy holiday.
Oh, that's nice. One of our favourite lunchtime snacks is a pepito de lomo, and so this is a pepito de lomo, and it's with cheese as well. It's like loin pork with cheese, usually served with some olives and some chips. So, yeah. Bon appetit! Not bad for €15.90. Perhaps not the best of backgrounds for our finale, our farewell, but we just want to say bye from Camp de Mar. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please share it with your friends. Anyone who's visited Mallorca, particularly Camp de Mar, I'm sure they'll appreciate having a look around. And if you did like it, then give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, then hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.